Morning, YouTube, or afternoon as the case may be. Today I thought I would talk about a product that I've used in a pinch when I couldn't get regular coffee fast. Is this Taster's Choice. I'm going to review this today. I'm going to tell you a little about this. I'm not a huge aficionado or connoisseur of instant coffees, but if you've ever had an MRE, if you've ever had military rations, you've come into contact with this on numerous occasions. More importantly, let me pop this open. You have come in contact with this probably in this form. Yeah, in this form. I went into the store and I found that they sold these in multi-packs. You know, they've been around a while, but you know, I've only seen these coming out of MREs, and I found them there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So I keep a little jar full of them put away in here. But the thing I can say, there's a lot of people that don't like instant coffee, but if you have to have instant coffee, the world of instant coffee is a very wonderful and dangerous place. If you're going to do instant coffee, I would go with these guys, either Nescafe or Taster's Choice. This used to be its own brand, and then Nescafe got a hold of them, so now Nescafe and this are pretty much the same thing. But man, when you get an MRE that has the old Taster's Choice before it changed, that's some pretty good instant coffee. That's some pretty good instant coffee. But this is pretty good as well. I'm about to make some. I'm going to have some. And I'm not going to put you through the boredom of me drinking coffee. Needless to say, if you're going to buy instant coffee, those are the best. Now, why are they the best? And probably why some others are good too, which I've never tried. The companies that started out doing instant coffee, they know how to do it. They know the proper way to make instant coffee taste good, or good-ish, as good as instant coffee can taste. Then you get into those ones like Folgers. Oh my god, that's freaking awful. And Starbucks just got into doing instant coffee not too long ago. Not crazy about it. Not crazy. Tried it. Didn't care for it. You can get these little packets of this. They also have, you can get the big glass containers, you know, the glass jars full of it. And you just do like, I think it's 1 teaspoon per cup. What that stuff is good for is when you don't have ready access to your coffee, like in a hotel room or something like that, but you got a coffee maker or something that can produce hot water, you know, you just pour a little hot water in your cup and throw that in there and mix it around. I'm fixing to do that over there with that because I'm wanting a little coffee. And I don't want to have to run off all the way to the freezer to get it out. And when I've got these things laying right here that can do the job, you know, in a pinch. This is probably one of the only instant coffees I'll touch. Sometimes I'll get Folgers when there's nothing else. And I tried another one. Here's an example of a bad coffee. And this is sad, really. I don't know if it's a bad coffee per se, but it's a coffee with no bite. And I've got to do a review of it. I threw the jar of it away, though, so I can't just go over there and do it now, but I'll go buy a jar just for the sake of the YouTube thing. Pampa. Some people really love the hell out of Pampa. I am not one of them. Pampa is one of those ones, and I swear I tried this. I took a cup, and I put a teaspoon of Pampa in there, like it said on the instructions, with the with the hot water, and stirred it up real good. Took a sip. It's like nothing. It tastes. I don't know how to put it. It was like somebody filtered water through a paper bag. There was virtually no flavor, no bite, and you could tell it was coffee. But I mean, nothing. So I mixed a little more. I did a double. It's the same flavor. I did a triple. Same flavor. it never, ever got any strength to it. Just insane. It was like I was drinking dirty water. It was all it was. So, out went the Pampa to the garbage can. I couldn't stand that stuff. Now there's another one you want to watch out for. It's called a low acid instant coffee. Low acid but tastes like ass. Kava. Some people like it. I do not. It's disgusting. But if you can get away with using it. You have to mix it really weak. A little bit of that stuff goes a long way, and it comes out of the thing black. Most instant coffees are kind of brown colored, but that stuff is black. I think they put carbon in it or something. I think that's how they make it where it doesn't have as high an impact on a person, because that stuff is awful. That stuff is awful. Now, I finished it off, the one that I got, and I may review that one again, you know. If you like your coffee so strong that it peels the paint off the walls and curls the hair in your nose, you know, then Kava's your bag. If you have to have an instant coffee. Now I hear Maxwell House does an instant. I've never tried it, and there's a few other ones that do. And I bought several store brand instant coffees. They weren't too bad. They were on par with Folgers, but I've not found any that can make the flavor. That can make the taste of Taster's Choice or Nescafe. Taster's Choice was one of the early instant coffees. It's been around for ages. Man, back when even before I was born, this stuff was floating around, you know. I can remember as a 6-year-old them advertising Taster's Choice. And then some years later, I can't remember if it was the 80s or the 90s, Nescafe bought them out. As far as I know. At least that's the way I think it went, because I know the early Taster's Choices did not have the Nescafe brand on them. But Nescafe has acquired quite a few smaller companies. But that didn't diminish the taste too much. I mean, the taste changed a little, but it's still the same coffee. You can still taste the goodness that was in every MRE ever had in the Scouts. So, anyway. So that's my thing, and I'm fixed to go over there, and I'm going to make some of that, and I'm just going to have myself a good cup of coffee. We got a storm coming in. It's going to be a good day. I love a good thunderstorm. Shut everything off, flip the solar on, and drink my coffee. So y'all have a good one, YouTube, and try your little Taster's Choice. If you don't like it strong, you know, just add a little more water to it, to the base mix. I mean, you can do this. It says use a 6-ounce or 5-ounce cup, but you can double this up. You can do 2 cups, and this still isn't half bad. You know, it's still got some bite. So good stuff, and it's not like horrible bite. It's got a bit of a heady flavor to it, and it's nice. But it does have some bitter. I will warn you. Apart from Pampa, I've never found an instant coffee that wasn't somewhat bitter. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. You have to get over it. The trick to tasting coffee is to get past that and start tasting all the other things in the brew. You know, all the other things. Once you get used to the bitter, the other stuff just comes out. And it's good. It's very good. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm going to have some coffee, and I'm going to enjoy this storm. And you guys take care.